Hi, here is a quick tutorial to learn side crow pose. So before you start, make sure the body is nice and warm, make sure the wrists are warm, and a good prep pose for this would be to take maybe a revolved chair pose, okay? So we're going to enter side crow from our toe stand, which is probably the most accessible way of getting into the position. So when you're ready, I come into my toe stand, so I'm on my tiptoes, my heels are lifted, my knees are together, okay? I'm going to turn our body towards the right side. So effectively I'm creating a shelf with my arms for my legs. So you're perfectly safe here. So turn the body to the right, hands are spread, the fingers are going to grip the mat, that's really important. When we bring the weight into the wrists, we want to really activate that core. So you're going to lift through the core. So my right elbow or tricep is sort of supporting the back of my right hip. I want to get that hip as close in towards my armpit as I can. And then my left arm is supporting the side of my leg here, the side of my thigh here. When you're ready, the first step would be to bring the weight, keeping the toes down, in towards the wrists. And I lift away through the crown of the head to try and keep everything long. This is a perfectly safe position to be in. You're not going to fall, okay? Because you're supported by the feet still and the hands. So that's step one. Step two would be to start to find a little bit of a lift. So maybe you hop the feet. So if I come into, again, I'll reset here, make sure that left knee isn't creeping forward, that the knees are stacked. And then I can start to maybe hop the feet up. And you play with it a little bit like that. Now, if you're worried about falling, which we all are, especially when we're new to arm balances, I suggest you just place some cushions around you, just in case you do happen to face plant, that you're safe, that you're not going to hurt yourself, okay? When you get confident with step two, so the little hops, we can then start to maybe find a little bit of float. So again, I'm just going to reset everything here, create that shelf with the arms. I'm thinking about lifting up through the core. I bring the weight forward, slightly towards the right, and I start to lift. Lifting the legs, lifting away through the crown of the head, squeezing the inner thighs together, and then come down. So when you're aiming to practice the pose, start with holding it maybe for 2 to 3 breaths, and then start to go to 3 to 4 to 5 breaths, and see how long you can maintain that balance. Good luck with your journey. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Bye for now.